Assalamualaikum and a very good day everyone. So in this video we are going to look on the chapter 7 on the simple linear regression. Okay, the aim of this topic is to make a prediction, okay, on the basis of data. So we are given the data, okay, we are given the value of x and also the y, and we will do a prediction to predict the value of y. For example, we have the value of xy. So this xy is given from the question. We are given the data. So it is called as the observed value y. So now, by using the simple linear regression model, we will get the predicted value of y. So this is the predicted value of y. So what is the formula or how to build the linear regression model? So we are going to use this formula. Y is equal to beta naught plus beta I x. Okay, actually you already learned on this straight line. Okay, when you talk about the linear regression, okay, we have the word linear. Linear is a straight line. So you already learned the linear equation is equal to y is equal to mx plus c, in which your m is the slope or the gradient of the line and your c is the intersection of the line. Okay now, but in this chapter, okay, we are going to use beta naught plus beta I x. Okay now, your x is the independent, okay, the predictor of y, and your y is dependent or the variable to be modeled. So that means we want to predict the value of y. So now, for this example, we have the observed value of y, okay? Then we have the predicted value of y, okay? So that means we have 2 points here and here, observed and predicted. Okay, now, the closer the point are to the line, okay? That means when we draw a line for the regression line in your model. The line is to predict the value of y. So when the point is closer, that means it will be the better fit and the better prediction. But if the point is far away, okay, that means the prediction will be more worse. Okay, so now we look at the scatter plot. Okay, we are given the value of x and also the y. Now, we must sketch the graph. Okay, we must scatter the plots. Okay, now, usually when we sketch the scatter plot, we are going to use the graph paper. Okay, for example, when you have the value of x and also the value of y. So that means you must have the x axis for the x value and y axis for the y value. So for this example, we have the value of x, then your y become 5. So we have x, your y is 5. So 5 is here. When your x is 2, your y is 4. So your x is 2, your y is 4. Okay, when your x is 3, then your y is equal to 7. So when your x is 4, then your y is equal to 8. Okay, now to build the simple linear regression model, we must use this formula. The y is equal to beta naught plus beta I x. Okay, so to get this equation, okay, we must calculate the beta naught and also the beta I. Okay, we must calculate the y-interception and also the slope. Okay, so the formula of beta I is sxy over sxx, and the formula of beta naught is equal to y bar, that's mean the mean of y, minus the beta I and also the bar x, that's mean the mean of x. Okay, so in this topic, okay, you must know how to use the formula, okay, because you are going to use the formula to solve your problem. Okay, now I repeat. So in this simple linear regression model, we want to get this equation. And to get this equation, we must calculate the beta I, okay, because we have the beta I in the equation, the slope, and also the beta naught. Okay, we have the beta naught in the equation. So how to get? We must calculate, or we must get the value of x, x, y, and also x, x, x. Okay, how to get this value? Okay, we already have the formula. We have the x, x, y, and also the x, x, x. So to get the beta I, you are going to use the xy as xy divided with x, x, x. So this is the formula to get the x, x, y. Okay, the formula is the summation. Okay, the summation. Okay, of the xi times with the yi. Okay, what does it mean? This means that your x times with your I. Okay, and the summation. Okay, minus 1 divided by n. So what is n? N is the number of data. Okay, so this one is your x. Okay, the summation of x. So only the summation of the x times with the summation of the y. That's mean only the summation of y. So this is how you use the formula of x, x, y. Now, how to get the value of x, x, x? Okay, the summation, okay, again, x squared. That means you must get the summation of the x squared minus with 1 over n. So your n is number of data, and also the summation of x, okay, not the summation of x squared. The summation of x, then you have to square the summation of x. Okay, this is how you use the formula. So for the SYY, okay, it same to the x, x, x. Okay, only you must change the value from the x become y. Okay, so now we look at the example. Okay, let's say you are given the data of x and y. Okay, we have 12 point. We have 12 data of x and also 12 data of y. Okay, the first step, okay, that you must do is to get the value of x squared. That means you add a column of x squared, add a column of y squared, and you must add the column for x times with the y. Okay, now when you get the equation, the first step is to add the column of x squared, y squared, and x times with the y. Okay, now your x is 46. Okay, that means your x squared is 46 square. Okay, or 46 times with the 46. Then you get 2116. Okay, so it goes same for your 53 square, then you get 2809. Okay, now for your y you have 12, so 12 square, then you get 144. 14 square, then you get 198. Okay, this is how you get the value of x square and also y square. Okay, now what is xy? Xy means that your x times with the y. So that means your 46 times or multiply the 12, then you get 552. Okay, 53 times with the 14, x times with the y, then you get 742. Okay, now if we look back from the formula, we must get the value of the summation of x or the summation of y, the summation of x squared, the summation of y squared, and also the summation of xy. Okay, so that means the summation, that means the total of x. So that means 46 plus 53 plus 37 plus 42 plus up to 40, then you get 507. So the total of y, summation of y, 12 plus 14 plus 11 plus 13, then you get 144. Okay, so that means we must get the total value of all the 12 data. Okay, then we get the value. So the second step is to add the row. Okay, this is the row for the total for each column. Okay, so now then you must get the value of n. What is n? N is the number of data. For example, in this question, we have 12 value, 12 data of x and 12 data of y. That means your n is equal to 12. Okay, just now in the formula, we have the bar y or the mean of y. So how to get the mean of y? The mean is the average. That means if you want to calculate the mean of y, is equal to the summation of y or the total of y divided with the n. So for this example, the summation of y is equal to 144. And now n is equal to 12. Then you get is equal to 12. So it's goes same for the mean of x. The total of x divided with the n. So we have the total of x is 507 divided with the 12. Okay, this one it should be the 12. Okay, sorry. And you get 42.25. Okay, now, so now we want to get the equation of y is equal to beta naught plus beta ix. So we have the formula of beta naught and also we have the formula of beta I. Okay, but to get the beta naught, we must have the value of beta I first. So that means we must calculate the beta I first. Okay, so how to get the beta I? Is equal to xxy divided with xxx. So we have the formula of xxy is the summation of x times y, okay, minus 1 over n times with the summation of x times with the summation of y. Okay, now we must get the value of the summation, the total of x times y. Okay, so we already calculate here, okay, the summation of x times y. Okay, the total is 6314. So we have the summation of x times y is 6314. And the summation of x is here, x, and the summation is 507. And the summation of y is 144. Okay, we have the summation of x 507 and the summation of y is 144. So now, we already can calculate the value of x, y. So the x, y is the summation of x, y is 6314 minus with 1 over n, your n is 12, 1 over 12. And the summation of x is 507 and the summation of y is 144. So you calculate, okay. So 1 over 12 times with 507 times 144, you get the value. Then 6314 minus with the answer you get here, then you get 230. Okay, now, so your beta I is xxy. We already get the value of xxy, which is equal to 230. Now we must calculate the value of sxx. So the formula of sxx is the summation of x squared minus 1 over n and the summation of x, but we square. Okay, I repeat, summation of x, the total of x, then you square. Okay, so there will be the difference between the summation of x square and also the summation of x square. So it's different. This one is summation of x I square. This one is the summation of x, then you square. Okay, now the summation of x square, okay, we have xy x square, so the total is 22265. Okay, 22265. Okay, sorry, is here 22265, and the summation of x, okay, this one x 507, so 507. So we already have the summation of x squared 22265 minus with the 1/12 507 square. Okay, then you get 488.25. Now, can we get the value of beta I? Okay, as xy, okay, we already have the value of as xy is equal to 230, and the value of s is equal to 844.25. So we already have the value of s. So we can calculate the beta 1, 230 minus with 488.25. Okay, then we get 0.2724. Okay, now we already get the value of beta I. Now beta naught, the mean of y minus beta I times with the x bar, the mean of x. Okay, do you have the value of mean of y and the mean of x? Okay, we already calculate here. The mean of y is 12, the mean of x is 42.25. Okay, this one is 12, okay? 507 divided with the 12 is equal to 42.25. Then we substitute the mean of y is 12, the mean of x is 42.25, and your beta I is equal to 0.2724. Then you get is equal to 0.4911. So your y, okay, is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 beta ix. So beta naught your is 0.4911. And your beta 1, beta I is 0.2724x. So now we already have the equation of the simple linear regression. So what does it mean? When it is increased by 1%, then the moisture content will also increase with 0.2724. Okay, so that's mean because this example is we want to study the humidity and also the moisture content. So when the humidity is increased by 1%, then your moisture content will also increase with 0.2724. Okay, now let's say for the second question, we want to predict, okay, what is the value of y when your x is equal to 38. Okay, we want to predict the value of y when your s is 38. So we just substitute the value of s is equal to 38, then we can predict the value y, then we get 10.84. So we round it to the nearest unit, we get y is equal to 11. Okay, so now this is how you get your simple linear regression model by using this equation. Okay, so now in this topic, okay, we also learn on the coefficient of determination, in which is equal to r square, and also coefficient of Bayesian correlation, in which denoted as r. So the formula to get the r square is equal to sxy square. Okay, so we already calculate, we already have the value of sxy. Okay, then we must square, then we have the sxx. Okay, we already get the value, we already calculate, but we don't have the value of sy. y. Okay, it goes same to the r. We already have the value of x as y. We already have the value of x as x, y, but we don't have the value of s y y. Okay, now how to get the value of s y y? So from the formula, the s y y is equal to the formula of s x x. Okay, but we might change from the x become y. Okay, so this is formula of s y y. So now let's calculate the s y y. Okay, s y y is the summation, the total of y square minus 1 over n, and the summation of y, then you must square. Okay, what is the value of summation on y and the summation of y? Okay, the summation of y square is 1802 and the summation of y is 144. Okay, summation of y square is 1802 and summation of y is 144. So we substitute into this formula. We have 1802 minus our n is equal to 12, so 1 over 12, and our summation of y is 144. But please do not forget to square. Then we get is equal to 74. So now can we calculate? Yes, we already have the s as y 230. We already have the s as x 488.25. So now 230, then we must square. Okay, s as y square, we square the 230, divide with 488.25 times with the 74, then you get 0.8467. So what does it mean for your r square? Your coefficient of definition, you get 0.8407. Okay, so it means that 84.67 or 85% of the total variation is explained, okay, by the regression line using the independent variable. Okay, now we look at the next example on the percent correlation, okay, or R. Okay, coefficient of percent correlation or R. So it's equal to x as y, the square root of x as x times with the s y y. Okay, now, so again we already have the value of s as y, s as s, and also s y y. So r is equal to your s as y 230, okay, the square root of 844.25 times with 74. We just substitute this value into the percent correlation coefficient formula, then we get 0.9202. So what does it mean? So that means we get the strong, okay, positive correlation. So 0.92, okay, is greater than 0.7, so it's considered as a strong correlation, and we have the positive here. So that means strong positive correlations. Okay, so this is all about the chapter 7 on the simple linear regression.